Hello people, welcome to my React. Today I'll be showing you at least some of my album collection. Now, a little bit of a warning before I do this. Two CDs I have, I can never find the case for the actual CD itself for. The reason being, I don't know where the actual CD is at. Either I lost in the computer, or in the cabinet we have, or I used an old CD player into my room, and that's probably where it's at too. So two of these albums don't have a CD either. Alright, first album we got, Deluxe Editions first, is the As I Dying Awakened album Deluxe Edition, which basically contains the album and, you can see it there, DVD set of the Grey Foundation music video, I'm guessing, and basically it shows all pictures of the band making the album, which is cool. I mean, I saw something at Best Buy for like $13, I think, when I first got it. Good album. Next is the My Corona's Black Parade is Dead DVD live set that I got for Christmas, I think, when I was maybe 13 or 14. Now, the only thing that sucks with this is that the CD will fall out, and the boogers fell out too. So that's the, this is the actual DVD set itself. And booklet, nothing too much to see there. It's just some live pictures. I'm not gonna go through it because it's not too much to look at. And this is the actual CD itself with all the live songs they played on it. But I'm not a big fan of live CDs because I don't know. I don't feel like live does justice enough to where you can actually hear the studio version, and half the time it's better. Next we got is We Came as Romans Deluxe Edition of Understanding Who We're Going to Be. Probably my favorite cover art of all time. Now, the only thing that sucks about this is the whole entire packaging of it. I don't like this kind of style gatefold. I mean, this is kind of cool. Into the back of it. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not a big fan of gatefolds unless it has some kind of cool artwork, which just has, like, probably the only artwork that I probably get tattooed on my back. I know it's would hurt, but probably is the only tattoo I probably get on my back of that. Next is the Molson White Infamous Deluxe Edition album. Now, the jewel case, freaking sucks at this. If you can tell right there, that's just cracked, so I won't even try to open that. And the cool thing about this one is, I don't know if it does it in all ones, but get like a poster of that. But the bad thing about this is also the lyrical sheet. You can tell. I mean, if it wasn't for the lyrics, I'd probably hang this or something like that. But, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Molson White as I was back then. But, you know, it's something they have. I mean, most of they do about ghosts in this band itself. And lastly is Crown the Empire with their best album, and the EP, the Fallout, and the Limitless EP redone. The only thing that sucks with this, I wish they did something with this, is literally, there's no book. It would have been nice to have a book in this album, but literally there's no book, which sucks. And the CDs, I hate to say it, kind of generic, not gonna lie, because that's the Limitless EP1, and this is the Fallout one, which is just kind of the same exact CD, almost to a point. Actually, also this is the Fallout, my bad. That's the Fallout one, this is the Limitless one, basically the same. This is the same CD idea, but you know, it would be nice to actually have, you know, a booklet or something like that. But this is probably the best album. I mean, I love David, but you know, we'll see where they go. We'll see what happens. Next, the regular edition albums. First, the only Breaking Benjamin CD I have, which is unfortunate because I think honestly, before they broke up, or hiatus was their weakest work. Dear Agony. It's alright. I'm not bashing Breaking Benjamin now, but I mean it could be way better now. Next is Like a Romance with Black Parade. This is the bigger version, and I think if I can remember the age of it right, yeah, to the end of it. I love this style where they have all the lyrics as like a big paper like kind of thing, and if I'm on it right, yeah, you can see all the band members in the Black Parade background, which is kind of cool. Pulled out to this basically big thing. Yeah, nice album. Probably the best album. I would probably second best album. I'd say Three Cheers for Revenge is probably the best album. But this is one most people know, I think. Next one is the most probably acclaimed Linkin Park album, Thousand Suns. Now, this one, the reason it's claimed because it has a lot of like different elements into where they have. And the only thing that sucks about this sometimes you can't even read the lyrics. If I can figure out this one because I think I don't know what track this is, but you can't even read the lyrics. So I'm like, what's the point of a book if you can't read the lyrics? I'm only the person who's gonna sit down, listen to albums, and read the book or read the lyrics itself. So it's like, okay, how you can read lyrics if you can't read the freaking book? But it's a decent album. Next is the only Parkway Drive album, sadly, I have. I want to get more of their stuff. It's Parkway Drive with Deep Blue. I think I saw this FYE for like $14, I think, when I first got it. The book is the CD case is kind of bending, but I don't know why. And I don't know why, but I actually kind of like the like native space in the CD itself. I like it. And the cool artwork. It's some of them have in the album book itself. Nice album touch. I hate to say it, but this is the second to last album that Parkway Drive was really Parkway Drive. I mean, I know people keep saying they're going to a dad rock kind of style, but at the same time, I kind of like the new Parkway Drive. It's inviting. It's not like Took a Longhorn to where it's like, you know, high pitch clean vocals. Next, Whitechapel with New Era of Corruption. This is not the only one I have. I want to get with Exile, but it's a nice album. It's not too bad of an album, but sometimes like, you know, we've got something better. Next one, I forgot. I've got one in the case. That's why I made me jump. Is the Prison EP, which is basically Dark Ceremonies singer with basically I don't want to say a beatdown, but a slower version of beatdown kind of thing. I mean, I saw them live with Suicide Silence, and I think the Palm Burn Body when they played in BT. It was nice. I mean, I love Dark Ceremony, but this is alright. I mean, Dark Ceremony was on another level, but it's nice to have something to at least listen to with vocals. Next is Reflections with The Color Clear. They need to come out with a new album, not gonna lie. This is probably their best album, and I kind of like, if I can get this out, all the different, let me get this all out. They didn't show, I don't think they have all of them, but I think they have some of them into where they have the different art styles or different tracks art styles they have, which is kind of cool. Nice album. Probably the best album. And I did see these guys live when I didn't pick up this album, but I was going to. Either way. Yeah. Nice a not down tempo, but I would say a down tempo mix with kind of like a gent kind of thing. Yeah, go on. It's nice. Next, I'd say it's kind of like a history core kind of band, but those are the more elements of, you know, metalcore. Very Tomorrow with Union Crowns, probably the best album. Opposed to, I don't know, the new one's alright. I just hate the 3-track overlays where it's like to 5 minutes long. It doesn't need to be like 5 minutes long. Some of the tracks. But this is a decent album. Probably one of their strongest albums out. Not gonna lie. Next is Me Aura Linkin Park. This I saw that my dad brought this home in a grab box and it had a bunch of games and DVDs in it, and this was one of the that caught my eye. I mean, I'm not the biggest Linkin Park fan, but this is a nice thing to have. Next, the first CD that I don't have a case for. Homesick by a Day Remember. This is the only Day Remember actually I'm gonna have. This is decent. This is probably the best album, even though this is probably the album like most people know them for, but it's probably one of their best albums. Next, a band that broke up maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. The Breather with These Are My Sins. Decent album. Kind of a simple CD by CD there, and I think it's just all the lyrics in one book, but the book is like freaking thick. I don't know why. Next, sadly, this band, I don't know what it is about this band. All That Remains with The Fall of Ideals. This is probably the best album. And it's kind of sad to think this band was, of course the CD case broke. This band was good back in their heyday, but now they're just a radio rock band, I guess. I mean, I get the point of people going to radio rock, but at the same time, it's like, they're just making mediocre songs to make mediocre songs. You're not breaking the mold or doing anything. Next is Remain by All That Remains. A decent album for that one, and it's nice. Next, probably my three albums of mine were my favorite by a favorite band. My least favorite one first, Avenged Sevenfold with, I call it the White Album, or their self-titled album. This is probably their weakest album. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is where they kind of went to a rocker kind of style, but still keep the metal elements. But at the same time, this is probably the weakest album. Next, our newest one, The Stage. This one's hecka long, not gonna lie. It takes you a while to get used to Brooks' style of drumming, but at the same time, it's actually a nice return, from opposed to Hail the King and other ones. And lastly, the last one I have is Leaving the Fallen, but this one also is an app, the CD. This is the one before the Silent Symptom. I have all the albums. I don't know where they're at. I have all the albums minus Silent Symptom. I want to get that one and basically figure out that one. So yeah, that's all my CDs. Now tomorrow, I'm probably gonna listen to Sky Harper's new song, or I'll do a review of the new Lorna Shore song with CJ on vocals called "This Is Hell." So yeah, peace.